If you see multiple videos with me in this outfit looking rough as hell, it's because we're getting snow here in Atlanta, and I'm just making a ton of videos today, and I'm gonna upload them accordingly. So, let's get to it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this content. I love creating controversy in the car world, and I think I keep it real and just say the things that people don't want to say. What? Like this one. The BMW i8 deserves way more love than it gets. Wow! Before everybody gets mad and punches their computer screen, let me explain. I'm also drinking hot chocolate because it makes sense for a snowy day. So let's talk about the BMW i8, right? It was a car that BMW made out of nowhere, and it was a plug-in hybrid, had a 3-cylinder turbocharged motor that was borrowed, I think, from a Mini Cooper, honestly, and just tuned higher. And it was a carbon-bodied car, or at least it had a carbon tub, okay? Butterfly doors. It was very futuristic, but very exotic looking at the same time. And they actually sold a decent bit of them. I think they sold like 20,000 units in the entire model run. So I wouldn't say it's a failure by any stretch. But nowadays, their values have plummeted. You can buy them for low to mid 50s with not that many miles, like 30, 40, 50,000 miles on them. What? And that's a really good way to flex on somebody. But they get no love in their market shows. Why? Right? A lot of people are like, oh, it was slow. No, it wasn't. 0 to 60 was like 4 seconds flat. With a car that has under 400 horsepower, and the reality is that just has to do with power to weight ratio. So the fact of the matter is it wasn't slow. It topped out at 155 because it was limited. Was it an absolute like track monster? Not by any stretch. But was it still BMW at heart and could handle corners, carve through canyons? Absolutely. And you could save at the gas pump while doing so. Okay. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, stock, it didn't sound anything special, but I've seen videos of putting exhaust on it and tunes, and that thing sounds really nice. What? That 3-cylinder motor, as goofy as it sounds really good when you open it up. So now that begs the question on, you know, what else might be weird about the car? A lot of people are like, oh, they should have put a like V8 in there, V10, whatever, you know. Listen, I get it, but you got to understand, the whole point of this car when it came out was to prove that you can get technology that you can find in, say, like a McLaren P1 at the time, Porsche 918, the LaFerrari, those plug-in hybrid or hybrid supercars for a fraction of the cost. Those cars were upwards of $1 million, you know, or 800 grand for the Porsche. The i8s, when they were brand new, were like 150K for a car that hit 60 in 4 seconds flat, had, you know, carbon tub, advanced technology. You know, it was a pretty sweet ride. Wow. Now, the design, it's up for anybody's opinion. I think it looks really cool. I do think the back needs a little work. So I think if a spoiler would be added to it, which I've seen some of them added with a spoiler, I think it looks good. But stock, the back is kind of but the front I think looks so sick, especially when you get the butterfly doors open. It's just an experience. But again, the market shows for itself, and the car honestly doesn't get that much love. And it kind of hurts my heart because I think the car is a fantastic bargain. I know people personally who have owned them, and you can drive the living piss out of them and still get excellent fuel economy. So it kind of begs the question, why do you think that i8 fails so much in the pre-owned market? Why do you think their market crashed? And why do you think it gets such a bad reputation? Is it because it's a wannabe supercar? Or do you think it was a, you know, ambitious sports car? I don't know. I personally love the car, and I'm happy that they're so inexpensive now. But I think they deserve a little bit more love. It's a cool design, futuristic, has technology that was shared with, and I say shared, but, you know, similar technology was utilized in cars that were $1 million plus. And it was honestly a very quick car, and it's a cool way to flex on people. If people don't really know what they're looking at, car people know it's a $60,000 rig, but non-car people think you should have all the money in the world. I'm vain. Fight me. Oh well. Anyways, discuss below. I'm out.